You're very welcome back to Confident Women Ireland's YouTube channel. I'm back here at the Mayfair Library here in Irishtown in Ireland, where the Grow Mental Health Organisation are holding an arts expedition for their members. We had the launch on Monday, the 2nd of September. Yesterday, I interviewed the artist Patrick Shortis, and I'm back here again today to interview another artist. So come with me and let's see and hear the story behind the creativity, the inspirational work of the artist. I'm here with Maire Hahessy.
Okay.
So talk us through your art.
Well, I suppose I've always been interested in art from secondary school more than anything else. And then over the years, I would have taken it up for relaxation more than anything else. And I was dabbling between abstract art and, we'll say, more photographic art. But because I love animals, animals were the big thing in my life now more than anything else, are walking in the woods. And just seeing everything that's out there, be it weather or whatever, I decided to emphasize on that. And this particular one here, the Trotting the Cattle,
I love it.
I just love that piece. I feel as if they're coming towards me as if to charge, but at the same time they're kind of relaxed. And I like the way the colour, the splash of colour I have done in the background.
I love it.
This one, I suppose I would say, is kind of, in a sense, a typical Irish scene. The rain. Who doesn't know anything about Irish climate and all the rain that falls? And because here in Kilkenny we have Market Cross and all the umbrellas hanging, I kind of connected both together a little bit. And I'd seen some photographs, something like this. So I said, yes, but I wanted the red and the coloured umbrellas just to give it a lift more than anything else. And the splash of colours. And they're semi kind of abstract, which I just like them like that.
Yeah.
This one, I love this. I don't know what it is. It's like we're living in a world where there's so much technology now. Everyone is buzzing around. No one has time to say, look, let's have a chat. Let's sit down and think, oh, I have to go, whatever. So this man, I suppose, through age more than anything else, he's a certain age, as you can appreciate in the photograph. It kind of tells you that he has learned through life. It's time to sit down, relax and think. And I suppose it's something I find very hard to do myself, is to relax.
Yeah.
And maybe when I look at this, it kind of says, yeah, I should do it from time to time.
Quieting the mind.
A quiet moment, more than anything else. And I suppose nature again, and the shed, in the background, kind of a farm scene or whatever it might be. So that I really like about that.
And did you, just while we're here, did you paint this gentleman a memory of someone, or does it resonate with you?
Not particularly, no. I didn't. It just was if I used the word an aging person, it just happened to be, and I thought maybe a farmer of some sorts, who's retired, but as you can see, he still has his overalls on, so he's probably doing a little bit of work in the shed, and he's come out now and he's sitting down and he's saying, I remember doing that long ago, and gosh, time has passed so much. So I suppose that's what I'm trying to bring out in the picture more than anything else.
And I love the colours that you're using and the textures. Now, and this one here is probably one of my favourites.
Okay.
That my face, they look so happy.
They are.
And they look like they're either on an adventure, and it could be a mother and two children.
It is. Yeah, it is. Yes, it's the two just coming together with their mum, I suppose, or family, friends, whatever. But they are very, very happy and content, and it seems to be kind of
welcoming. It's if they see you coming in the field and they're coming over to say hello.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, they're racing across to see me more than anything else.
Happiness.
And very happy. Very, very happy animals now.
Yeah. And over here, I'll just move the camera. We have more of your artwork.
That's a little bit more here. This, as I said, the one place I find great therapy is in the garden. And I suppose we've been lucky this summer with the sunshine we've had. It gave me a great opportunity to get out, especially in the evenings. I'm not great for during the day with the sun, but in the evenings to go out and to chill. And I just love being, and my mum growing up as a child, was passionate about the garden as well. So flowers are a big thing. And once again, I just love the brightness. I just love, it's always sunshine,
Yeah.
that idea, and just happiness. That's about it.
And brightness.
Yeah. So I suppose that's where the nature comes in again. So nature is everywhere. I mean, you're talking about the sea, you're talking about the woods, you're talking about the animals, you're talking about people. I mean, we all should connect more, but we're not connecting with nature.
We're detached from it.
We are totally detached from it because of technology and the advancements in everything in business and in the business world out there, which I think, in a way, we're losing a lot.
We're losing that connection with ourselves and with nature. And when we're connected with nature, we're connected to ourselves.
I was just going to say that. Very much so. And nature does educate you.
Yes.
You become more aware of certain things in life. And I think if we took more example from it, perhaps we would be a better world.
Yes. And when we're out in nature, we take that time, quiet time for reflection, and quieten the mind, clear the clutter of the mind, and all the garbage that's in the mind, and it just clears it all.
Very much so. That's why we should have more emphasis on it, that people get out there. And I suppose that's a good thing when we have our parks and our rivers. I mean, I love that. And our walks, especially even rivers, if you close your eyes and you hear the water just lapping by or whatever. It's fantastic.
And hearing the birds singing.
Oh, don't talk about birds. I just love birds.
Yeah.
Very much so now.
Very much so.
Yeah, because I remember years ago on my farm, I seen an owl for the first time. I'd never seen an owl before in its feathery form, and it was fantastic. And the peace that it brought.
Yeah.
So I think it's make ourselves sharp and more vigilant and more just to see what's out there.
Yeah.
We need that.
For the way the technology, the tablets, the phones go out in nature. I had that experience recently. My son bought an old cottage in the countryside, and there's a small field, and we sat out there, and the deck chairs with the field all leaf cutting and the grass.
Yes.
And he cut a bit of the grass, put 2 chairs there, and we sat there till 10 o'clock at night.
I believe
and the singing of the birds, and he said, "There's an owl, there's a hawk, and I go, "How do you see that?" And he says, "I sit here, and I just can see them all."
Sounds. But this is it. You see, we're missing that now. Children even growing up aren't aware of the birds and the animals and the sounds they make. Okay, they see them in books. I'm not saying they don't. But it's not quite the same as getting out there and going for a walk.
And hearing the sounds and the singing of all the different birds.
Very much so. And it connects you with different seasons as well.
Yes. Yeah.
So you learn a lot from it.
And that's what that painting reflects. All the thoughts and memories, and when you look at that picture, is about nature and your mother. That connects you to your mother.
Very much so. Mum just loved the garden, and she did have green fingers, and it has passed on a bit. Now, it mightn't be the best, but I'm not too bad at the same time. I do it in the painting if I can't do it in the garden.
And tell us about this page. I love the colours, the vibrancy. You have the yellow, and then you have the orange. I love the contrast and the colours.
Yeah, it's probably more definite in its form, which is not a bad thing. Once again, I love fruit. I love fruit. So we're talking about nature again and the garden. And I suppose I just thought the whole idea of, as I called it, reflection, just looking in at it and seeing the fruit and getting that juicy feeling from it. Do you know what I mean? And the jar of, it might have been water or something that was in it. And I just love the colours. I just have a thing about colours.
They uplift you.
They do.
They're healing. Yeah. Colours and working with colours is healing. There is a modality called colour healing, and colours are healing.
Oh, very much so. Definitely. And why not do it in our paintings?
Yes. Maybe were you always artistic?
I'm trying to be humble now about it, not kind of thinking I'm one of those Van Goghs or whatever. I always just loved it. I had a very good art teacher in school.
Yes.
And I suppose sometimes it's passed on then through her appreciation of art and her passion for it. So from that reason, and then some of my family are quite creative as well.
Yes.
So I suppose yes is the answer to that. Yeah, and I love it.
My uncle was an artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was an artist and a photographer.
Oh, lovely.
And I've always loved art. Art's always, my children are very creative, great artists as well,
Yeah.
but they don't have time.
See, this is it. It's the time again
yeah.
that you need to sit down and do it. And you meet, as well as that, it's the people you meet through it as well.
Yes.
Well, I suppose it's like everything in life. Whatever your interests are, then you're involved with the people, be it out walking or hill walking, as I used to do as well, and cycling. The same in the art world, you know, and it's something to chat about.
It is. I love your art. And, you know, even with these ones back over here, which I'm going to turn the camera, you know, I get, when you walk in the door and the other night at the launch, I just thought, wow, happiness.
Yeah.
The happiness, the contentment, the joy, the reflecting, you know, that reflecting of, and also about enjoying getting older, you know.
Well,
that is something
like
very wisdom.
We all, yes, it's to do with
The wisdom.
I mean, we're all going to grow old.
Yes.
And
I love
not
it.
forget that.
I love it.
You know, but then maybe it's not until you start growing older that you realize
the wisdom, the knowledge,
and thinking about life. Because why, when you're young, why would you bring that upon yourself? You're going
in a hurry.
You're in a hurry and you're enjoying it. You're falling out there. So why would you want to lapse back and long ago?
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, I remember as a child growing up, and Mum and Dad would sit down by the fire and they'd tell us stories of long ago.
Yes.
And I loved that, and I miss that.
And Irish, we were always good at the storytelling, the Shanachie.
Yes, I was going to say the storytelling. Yeah. And there's a sort of a sense of that in it as well.
It reminds me of a Shanachie.
Yeah, and the way, even the pose.
Yes.
You know, he's kind of sitting like this as opposed to like this. Like he's kind of looking out at maybe an audience, if you want to be hypothetical about it.
You can imagine either grandchildren or his family sitting around there, either by a campfire or just sitting down sharing their lunch or the evening supper, or people coming to hear him to hear about the stories of farming or stories of the
because
past.
Dad just be great to tell all the stories, and Mommy, fantastic at telling the stories. You know, because my grandfather was a fiddle player, and you know, there was always the crossroads, should I say, and the dancing at the crossroads. But Dad was great to tell the stories. Yeah, but then he was a little bit of a character as well, so there was always a little bit added to this, you know, to make it that bit more interesting. But he was fantastic, and to connect with people, you know, and our generations. And I mean, we don't want to lose that.
No, we need to bring that back.
You want to bring that back into life again, and more so than ever.
And especially now, what worries me is with all that GPT or the AI, people are losing that ability to storytell because they're just putting everything into AI and AI. Whereas, let's tell all the young ones, forget about AI. I think all schools should bring in Shanachie meetings where they go away even for a weekend or a night, camping, listening to a Shanachie, getting back that storytelling.
Very much so, because I mean, it's kind of eerie thinking how quickly life is passing. Now, I know life advances in lots of ways, and you have to go with that as well. But I still think you need to keep the foundation.
The skill,
the roots.
The roots, the culture. This is Irish culture, the Shanachie, the storytelling. And this is what everybody loves coming to Ireland for.
Yes.
The tourists love, they hear about the Shanachie. Oh, what's a Shanachie? Storytelling.
Yes. And the fiddle players and the Irish dancing.
And the singing. And the songs and the traditional music.
Yeah. I mean, we need to, and the harp, of course. The harp, I love the harp. So, I mean, why wouldn't we want to keep all that?
Yeah.
You know, and maybe it's us, as I say, maybe in some way, be it through art or something, we can continue that. I don't know.
Bring it down for the younger people.
Yes.
And listening to this, and hopefully the younger people are listening to this. But you know, this is something to say, let's bring back the Shanachie storytelling. Let's bring back people getting creative back into the art, which I know the schools here in Kilkenny are amazing artists and art teachers,
brilliant,
amazing.
brilliant. And there's an awful lot of cartoon saloon,
And
Butler Gallery.
And we also have Arts Festival.
Yes, so I mean, let's be honest, Kilkenny has promoted all the arts in its total form.
Yeah, and it's
I mean, credit to it now it has, and that's why there's so many tourists come to Kilkenny and will continue to come as well.
Yes. Well, Maria, thank you so much. I love your art.
Yeah, thank you.
They speak to me.
Yeah,
and
lovely.
I think when they speak to you, you have that happiness and you have that fulfillment, and you go out feeling really good when someone looks at your art.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's something I don't, boast about, or I wouldn't. I just enjoy it.
Well, and I'm sure everyone like me, if I enjoy it, everybody else does too.
Thank you very much, and take care.
And thank you, the audience, for listening. And do come in and look at all the artwork here down in the Mayfair Library in Irishtown, here in Kilkenny, and visit the Grow expedition with all the artists showcasing their amazing, inspirational, creative work. And thank you for taking the time to listen to Confident Women Ireland YouTube channel.